Well, hi there folks, FarmsimGamer here, welcome back to the channel, and as you can see we are here on Felsbrunn, but a slightly different Felsbrunn than you might be used to. Decided that we would have a go and try and set up our farm on field 10, so we went ahead and did that. We started in new farmer mode. Now there's quite a few things that you'd have to do in order to be able to do this. The first was I harvested the crop that was on field 19, so you may remember in new farmer mode you start with fields 19 and 20. So I harvested the crop that was on field 19, took that to the selling point. I then sold all of the crop that we had in the large silo that was on the original farm. Now you can sell the silo as it is with the crop in it, but you only get 50% value of the crop itself. So I took all of the crops, the various crops, off to the best selling point. I then sold every farm building on the original farm that you had down on plot 19. I sold off the 2 plots of land, or the field 19 as well, and I sold off all of the equipment they had with the exception of the 2 Fendt tractors and their weights. So I pretty much got rid of everything that you would normally have when you start in new farmer mode on Felsbrunn. I then purchased field 10. I then set up the farm as you can see down below, and gradually started buying some of the equipment or items that I wanted back as well. Now when you buy field 10, it has a crop of sugar beet on it, which I think is in the late stage of growth, so you can't harvest it straight away. I think it took about another day before that was ready to harvest. Now I had to lease the equipment in order to be able to do that harvest, which was pretty expensive. It took me over an hour, so there was a second hourly charge on the lease that kind of kicked in. So I think the leasing cost overall was about 59,000 euros, but we earned about 130,000 on the crop, so we still netted out a decent amount of profit on that, which helped us buy some of our equipment, and that basically got us to what you see now. Field 10 with the farm set up as below, and this is the only kind of block of land that we've got. Now part of the reason I wanted to do that is I wanted as a little series of videos, and just for a bit of fun more than anything else, and partly for my own enjoyment, I wanted to reduce Felsbrunn down as to as few fields as I possibly could. So by that I mean I wanted to merge as many fields that I could, so we had a lot of large fields rather than a lot of smaller fields. So my calculation, we just have a little look at the map. By my calculation, I think we can merge certainly 1 and 2. Field 3 we can't. Field 4 and 5 we could merge and probably make that a bit bigger. Field 15 we can't do anything with, neither 33. 16 we can't do anything with either. 8 I'm not sure, might be able to merge that with 9, but there is a building here, so not 100% sure about that. 6 stands on its own, but what we can definitely do is merge 9, 17, 18, 19 and 20 together, including the old farmland. 25 through 27, 28, 29, 21, 22 we can merge. This whole block here, 11, 12, 13 and 14. It's unfortunate that there's a great big power line kind of right in the middle, but we'll have to work around that. 23 through to 31 we can merge, and 24 and 32. So I think that would enable us to reduce Felsbrunn from 33 fields down to 16. So I just wanted to do that for a bit of fun, really, more than anything else. Kind of like Felsbrunn as a map. I know it's one of the starting maps in the game in FS19, so a lot of people have kind of been there, done that, but it's just a bit of fun more than anything else. Now we only have 75,000 euros in the bank, so this is kind of where I got to after about 3 or 4 days of kind of work. So in order for me to be able to go and do this little series and do what I need to do, buy the fields and all that sort of thing, I'm going to have to chunk some money into the bank to enable us to do that. So I am going to do that. I've got the money tool kind of installed as a mod on here, so I am going to stick 3 million in the bank to start with, so that we can get on and buy some of that land. So the first thing I'm going to do is buy fields 9, 17, 18, 19 and 20, and we'll start there. So I'll do that one, yes, do that one, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, so now we own a nice little central block right in the middle here as well. I'll have a look at field 8 to see if we can actually kind of merge this sort of section here, but we've got that building there, so I think that might be unlikely, but we'll have a look. And if I just go back to see what the status of these fields, some of them are coming up to harvest. So I need 2019 and 17 I need to harvest. I think that's got wheat on it, that's got cotton on it, and that, if I remember correctly, has got oats on it. And then field 9 and 18 are in their third kind of growth stage, but hopefully they'll be coming along in a short while. Now, we do have a bit of rain forecast as well, so I'm going to have to get on with that harvest fairly quickly. I'm going to have to borrow the equipment to do the cotton on field 19, but we'll try and do those as quickly as we can, and then I can start on some of the cultivating work and merging the fields and ploughing up some of the other areas. Right, we've started cutting. We've got the rock-tail mesh down here doing field 20 with the canola. We've got the case cotton harvester sorting out field 19. That's the leased vehicle, so we'll hand that back as soon as we've done the field. And then I got a second combine. Now this is John Deere T560, but it's a modded version by Das Alex, which is available in the mod hub, but I've also made a few extra tweaks to it. We've also got 600 pack JD header on it as well. This is the 635X version. There is a 630 version as well. Now the mods that I've made, or the tweaks that I've made to both of these, is the cutting speed on the header has been tweaked up to 9 miles an hour. And then we've also boosted the grain tank capacity in the combine up to 50,000 litres. So when we get to some slightly larger fields, that's going to help us out a little bit as well. So we're going to get these fields finished here as quickly as we can. The rain's threatening a little bit, but hopefully it'll hold off whilst we can get these sorted. Okay, so we have harvested field 17, as you can see, just over the road there. The cotton harvest has been done on field 19, and it was canola that we had on field 20, which has also been done. And we've also come over the other side of the road. We've bought these three little fields here, 25, 26 and 27, and now I am kind of trying to beat the rain really and just get these fields harvested quickly before the rain sets in, just to get them done and dusted, and then hopefully we can start doing the cultivating and merging some of these fields together. Now, if you're wondering that this Gillibutt trailer didn't look as though it had much seed in it, then I also increased the capacity of this trailer as well to 85,000 litres. Again, it just helps a little bit when you've got some big fields to do, that you're not having to run backwards and forwards to the sell points too often. So that's why it kind of looked only a little bit empty, but I think it was carrying about 25,000 litres of crop, something like that. So I'm just going to take this back over the road. In fact, actually, I might not need to. I might just run the combines back here as they are and empty them straight into the grain tank. Okay, so we've harvested all the fields that we can harvest at the moment, which were 17, 19 and 20. We also went over the road and harvested the fields 25, 26 and 27 as well, but we'll deal with those later. What I've started to do is just reconfigure the plot of land on our plot 20. I needed to, or wanted to have some cows, and originally I would hope that I might be able to put those up on the land next to field 10, but it's not even enough to be able to do it there. So I thought I'd use the flat land that we've got here. So I've put a large cow pen in. I've also put a TMR silo in and just a small bale shed as well. So I've kind of reconverted this piece down here, and I'm starting to now extend field 19 as well, and I've put the merging strip in between field 19 and field 20, and then we start to cultivate this field as well, and obviously as soon as we can start to harvest field 18, then we can begin to merge all of these four fields together. So I'm going to carry on doing this. Just need to sort out these headlands, and then I can kind of put the cultivator in to finish off the job. So I'm going to crack on doing that. Okay, as you can see, we finished up yesterday cultivating field 17. We also cultivated around all the areas that we'd subsoiled, kind of expanding or merging the fields together. And we woke up this morning and field 18 and field 9 were ready to harvest. So we started getting on with those. We've got the oats here in field 18, and then field 9 as well. That came on to harvest as well. And what you'll probably notice, just as these combines both come into view, is that I traded in the Rotsel Mesh combine for another John Deere T560, which is the kind of modified version, which I tweaked a little bit. So these will help us crack through this harvest, so we can get these done. And as soon as these fields are harvested, then we can continue just to merge the outlines of the fields, get those cultivated. So we've then got our first one big merged field of field 9, 17, 18, 19 and 20. And if you have a look over the road there, I think our field 10 is very likely to come on for harvest probably before the day is out. I think it's about 7:30 in the morning. So hopefully that will kind of happen fairly soon. So getting on with these fields with the harvest, and then we can just finish off the cultivating and the merging. Right, so that's all the harvesting done. We finished off field 18 and field 9 here, and then we got on with the rest of the cultivating. And all I had to do with the subsoiler was really just merge the edges of the field. We'd done all the work beforehand in terms of filling in the gaps. So we finished merging the fields, and then we set the cultivator out, just finishing off both field 9 and 18. So 18's done, and this is our kind of last little bit that we've got to do, and then all of those fields will be merged into one large field. So 9, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So our final little strip here that we've got to do, and that's all of that bit of work done. So pretty pleased. It's taken us a little bit of time, but that's kind of all okay. Not too much of an issue, and pleased to kind of get it done. So a few more to follow, and if we have a quick look at the map, there you go. There you can see that whole block of land in blue cultivated has all been done. And as you can see, it looks pretty big field now. If you look back over the road to field 10 there, it looks kind of quite small now by comparison. And of course we've got our cow farm down here in the bottom right hand corner, where our original farm used to be on plot 20. So there we go, and you can see as well in the background that field 10 has come up for harvest. So that's kind of our next task. We're going to get on harvesting this field. We've got our 2 John Deere combines, so I'm pretty confident they'll rattle through this pretty quickly. And then our next kind of task, once we've finished harvesting this field, is we're going to buy field 7, which is just beyond field 10, and we're going to merge these two, and then we're also going to do 25, 26 and 27. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, then please do so. And don't forget to turn on those notifications. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And whatever you're doing, wherever you are, take care. And I'll catch you on the farm next time. Bye for now.